All right, out front now, Alina Polyakova. She is a Russian foreign affairs expert and the president and CEO of the Center for European Policy Analysis. So, Alina, as you hear these recruitment videos, which, just to be clear, going out on Telegram, as Alex is reporting, that is a place where Russians spend a lot of time. That is the social media, the predominant social media in Russia. So, what do you hear when you hear these videos and the appeal that they're making to retain your dignity, to take care of your family?
I mean, hearing the Russian language that's being spoken in these videos just now, I think it's absolutely brilliant. Honestly, there are so many Russians that we will never ever hear from, who are disappointed with the future they see ahead of them, which is a very, very bleak future under President Putin. And we'll never hear them talk about this publicly because people in Russia are really deeply afraid of the kind of punishment that might come with saying anything in public. Let's remember this is a country that will throw you in jail for holding up a white sheet of paper with no words on it. So I think this is an absolutely brilliant ploy by the CIA to see if we can get some informants, average people, to cooperate with the United States.
And now, Alina, you heard what Alex is reporting. He's saying the CIA knows that, in a sense, that they have a return on investment, that they're doing this because they are having contacts already coming in. Do you think, to this point about the risks, that the Russians you're speaking to who are inside Russia, who may see this, that this dark web browser, that going to Tor, that this is something that people would take enough people, I guess, would take a risk on?
Look, it's very hard to strike the right tone. The kind of message that we just heard in the segment is not going to appeal to everyone.
Yeah.
Some people are going to laugh it off, but presumably they get things out of cooperating with the intelligence services here. They might get some payments, they might get security. These are things that many Russians are really craving right now. So there is a certain appeal there. Is it going to reach a large number of people? We don't know. But I think the CIA is probably counting on the fact that, okay, even if it reaches a few dozen who take the necessary steps and who feel comfortable doing that, that's already a win.
And Alina, one further question. Alex was talking about the FBI trying to recruit people coming, going from the Russian embassy. And it does make you realize, I mean, there are a lot of people who do find ways to come and go from Russia in and out of the United States that are here completely legally, that are able to do that. There are Russians also who come and go from other places in large numbers, maybe, places in the United Arab Emirates, for example. Do you think that there's been success in recruiting among that group?
Again, it's hard to know. We don't know what the intelligence agencies are doing. They're not going to share that kind of information with us. But of course, there are many, many Russians who are still coming to the United States as tourists. It's not easy to get a tourist visa, of course, for most Russians. But those who have the money and the wealth to travel to go to a different country besides Russia to get their visa, it's basically impossible to get a visa to the United States in Russia today. But look, if you have a visa to go to Germany or Estonia, it's probably not that hard for you if you're willing to wait it out. So I think certainly there's huge opportunities here. We know that many, many Russians, especially those that are more well off, who are in the middle class, who want a different kind of life for themselves, are going to come to the West. And they want to live like Westerners. They don't want to live in an oppressive society with a bleak future.
All right, Alina, thank you very much. I appreciate it.